Welcome back. I'm not going to be showing any more of this kind of stuff on the Xbox feed anymore. I did a little thing called Guess Who's Boosting, and I showed this clip, and I just asked everybody to guess who did it. Nobody guessed the right answer. It was kind of funny. But the answer to this one, the clip right here that I showed that had 225,914 views with 0 seconds and 44 likes only and 1 share, which is kind of impossible to get that many views legitly. Now, if you've seen the previous video on my YouTube channel, it kind of explained what this is. It's an auto clicker. But the answer to the answer to the question, what creator made this, it was Narcotics. And I want to congratulate him for making VIP spot for the very first time. Now, the reason why I'm not going to be making any stuff on Xbox no more, it's kind of pointless. Stirring up a lot of stuff where it did kind of throw a blow to him, and as you would see from the feed, it kind of caused a lot of drama. And Xbox shouldn't be drama. Xbox should be fun and gaming and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna keep any kind of stuff like this on my YouTube channel. So from that being said, now the reason why I did this and the reason why I actually cared and made a big deal after the fact that I said, to most of the people who admitted, a lot of people, everybody who I confronted about it admitted to me what it was, but the excuses were kind of just crap. A lot of them were blaming each other. A lot of them were blaming someone who started it, and which isn't kind of cool. Like you just don't go out and blaming people about it, and instead of just taking actions for taking responsibility for your actions, just say I wanted to be VIP. I wanted the followers. Just say that. One person actually did say that, and I'm not going to expose him for actually just giving me a straight up answer. And he did actually delete his clip. He had one of the clips, and he did hit VIP after he told me he just wanted the VIP spot, and he did hit the VIP spot, and he removed his clip. Showing some sort of pride. Afterwards, the fact is, as after everybody I confronted about it, we're still making new clips of these now. From this zero point 0.0 second clip that was trimmed down, getting that many views using an auto clicker. After everyone gave me that excuse, there was another excuse of they wanted to bump someone out of the VIP spot who did not deserve it. I don't remember the name of the guy. This group said that they wanted out. It was some sort of fruit something guy, but that kind of shows you where if you how they manipulate the system. If they don't like someone who's in the VIP spot, they'll just boost you out. And it's kind of like they choose who deserves a VIP spot, pretty much in saying that. So, with after thinking about it, and yes, I told everybody like really honestly, I don't care. But then I went ahead and did a little thing, made a big deal about it. Because the fact, just thinking about it later on, the excuses were crap. There's a couple of people who I won't expose either because they just gave me the straight up answer. But let's go ahead and change the image about something. Um, After making the video, stirred up a lot of stuff. And this kind of video I'm making it on the Microsoft Jigsaw because you can transfer these kind of videos to the Xbox feed. Now this right here is a message sent by it's Ms. Loca. So this is a message right here. It says, "Let me say something because I don't care if you expose me, but I will take all the blame for everyone exposing for everyone. Expose me instead of them because I did all the boosting. If you want, can show all my boosting clips because seriously, it's all my fault. So just expose me." Now, this is one of the this is someone who did give me an excuse about it's blaming someone else. She actually blamed another girl for starting it all, this and that, and she also was the one that said they wanted to boost somebody out. So after she sent me this message, I messaged her back saying it's kind of too late. I've already sent the video onto the Xbox feed, and right after I did that, oh man, she went off raging on that video because when you make a video on Xbox, you can actually post comments and likes and all that kind of stuff. But she did eventually delete all the raging ones where she just straight called me. She would just call me a cokehead, cokehead ass loser, get a job, this and that. and she only kept one, which was this one. Okay, keep image, blah. So pretty much she had a lot of her friends coming up on here talking a lot of smack. Um, your friend is telling everyone how to do it, then it's really pointless that y'all are exposing, because then everyone will be doing it. You're a dumbass. Stop doing drugs. That's the biggest thing. That's I'm a druggie is the biggest hater comments I get on all my videos. All my videos get about a couple thousand views, maybe a couple thousand likes, and at least 100 get drug comments, because I talk very fast in my voice commentary clips. Now she only kept this one, so I only got a screenshot of this because she actually deleted all that just to make it look good. And she goes, "Oh yeah, boo, we are in here. I'm so happy now. Everyone is. It will be boosting." So this kind of just tells you how selfish they are, because the fact that, and what I came to the conclusion from the message she sent me, she wanted to take all the blame for all the boosting. When in fact, in the beginning, she blaming everybody else and this and that, giving me excuses. Now she wanted to take all the blame, which kind of makes me think the conclusion of what this meant was, I think everybody else, when they all found out I was going to expose them, kind of was getting mad and making her to tell me to expose only her. So she was taking the sacrifice for everybody else. Um, and then once I already made the video and put it on Xbox, she went haywire. She was raging on these comments, and the fact that now probably everybody else, because they're all in one group. Now the thing about all these people who are boosting, they all hashtag SOA. So either it's the this it's Ms. Clan, because there's her, Miss Vixen. So I'm gonna show you right now, Miss Vixen. It's Miss Vixen. So when we go up down to, let me go to my damn things. All right, so here's one. Okay, so this one right here is a zero point 0.0 second clip, 376,108 views. So now when I go to choose new image, as you can see right there, with only 64 likes, one comment, which she's actually got 64 likes on this one, and I've seen some of these clips with no likes and no shares at all. But still, this isn't logic. That many views with 64 likes only is not a logic thing. This is a, and like, besides the fact they've already admitted to me what this is, they've already admitted it to me. Um, so now, so we got narcotics. It's Loca. I've already shown you Boss Ross already before. So this was Boss Ross, 174,000 views. And let's go to choose new image so you can see, with 0 likes and 0 shares. So, okay, it's Miss Loca had some. Um, I don't know if I even have a screenshot of that. Oh, apparently not. I gotta pick it up somewhere. I gotta transfer it from my phone to the computer. But it's Miss Loca had about 3. It's Miss Vixen had about 3 of these clips. Um, Boss Ross, right here, which I already shown you guys, and Boss Ross, Narcotics, uh, both hit suggested friends list VIP for the first time. Um, also, someone else just hit VIP for the first time, but which I won't expose due to the fact that his legitimate, like, he kind of gave me the right answer as an excuse. He didn't give me an excuse, actually. He gave me the right answer. And I kind of gave him a little respect because he does make good videos, and he kind of does deserve the spot more than most of these people here. And he did remove his clip. He's the only one that did remove his clip out of everybody else that were just keep making the clips. So the kind of thing is, too, it's all selfishness. As I don't care that since everybody might know about it now, everybody doing it, they're getting mad that only their group knew how to do it, and they didn't want everybody else to do it. So yeah, it's kind of selfish. None of them even offered. There's like times in the past it has been around forever, boosting in some sort of form. Now there's the new Twitch view bot boosting. but it's always been around. And since the beginning, there was one person from their group that, which is no longer in their group for quite a while now. He they call him FBI. So most people in the Xbox community might know who he is. But ever since he was part of the group in the party, he would ask me if he wanted to help boost me, and I declined it. But the fact that I gave him some respect because he's the only one from the group who ever offered to help me to get on the VIP, but I declined his offer and I said, just thank you. It's not for me. Boosting is not for me. But out of all that, because we were in even a party with all of them together, and he wanted to bring it up, but they kind of like changed the story of when he was asking me in front of SOA Relentless and everybody else. Counter Theory, it was Counter Theory out of all of them who actually ever offered it for me, and I told him thank you for the offer. You know, I actually respect that, but no, it's not for me. So I've always known they boosted, but I just never made a big deal about it until now because it just shows how selfish they are. Because, like I said, after talking about 6 of these people who boosted that I caught boosted, and it's different now because I actually caught them and I see them. I see this. It's actually different though. So out of all of them, none of them actually gave me an offer to help me or this and that. So it's kind of like either way, I would have declined it, you know. But after all that, it just shows how selfish they are, keeping it for themselves. Getting really mad. You should see SOA's feed. He said he goes, El Chapo can escape prison 3 times, but Avenger can't make VIP spot once. But all I can say for that is I've never been on the VIP spot, and I almost have 9K followers without ever being on the VIP spot. I don't need it. So, and another thing I could say that I'm Mexican, so maybe I should stick to breaking out of prisons and then trying to get VIP spot. I'd be probably better at breaking out of prisons than that. So, with that being said, it's just kind of selfishness, and it kind of just shows how they manipulate the system. And if you ever want to try to get a VIP spot, this is what you gotta do. You gotta boost. Straight up simple. If you're making legitimate videos and you don't want to keep your pride into making videos, you just gotta boost. And if like I said, I'm not gonna make a deal on it on the Xbox feed anymore. If there's anybody boosting, whatever. I already made my point across. I'm public enemy to SOA clan now. They're all, like I said, about 20 people already blocked me on Xbox. I don't care. I'm kind of done with Xbox upload. Um, it's kind of dead. It's dead. I'm the last feature creator out there who actually survived this long. Every feature creator that I know has already jumped off. They went to do their own thing on YouTube, Twitch. They all and they I argued with them on Twitter like about what happened, and they all said upload died. And it's just like to be honest, they're the reason why his upload died for leaving. They kind of left and let it in the hands of the community after official upload left. But anyways, it's been about 10 minutes already, and that's all I'm about to say. Uh, so we had Boss Ross, Narcotics, It's Miss Vixen, Loca, about a few other people that I might not expose. Just maybe not yet. Maybe if they maybe if they don't give me the right answer, or they already gave me the right answer. But just for right now, those are the ones that are gonna expose for giving me the bullshit excuses, and they're just all selfish. That's straight up it. Actually, there's other people that you know offer to help me, but it's just not for me. But anyways, that's it for you guys. I want to thank you guys for all the support. You guys are awesome. Peace.